The state will get nearly $2 billion in settlements, and tonight we are learning it will all be used for one common goal. Thanks for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Jennifer Bullock.
I'm Jared Smalley. NBC4 State House reporter Natalie Fahmy joins us now live to tell us where the money is coming from and where it will go. Natalie?
Jared, Jennifer, the money is coming from 8 different settlements from drug companies and distributors and will be handled by several different entities. But Governor Mike DeWine says he has a vision for the money's use. In 2017, then Attorney General Mike DeWine filed a lawsuit against drug companies and distributors after seeing what he called the tremendous damage the opioid epidemic was doing to Ohioans and the tremendous evidence that he believed showed the drug companies were responsible.
In 2021, the first of Ohio's landmark settlements was reached.
As of today, 8 separate settlements have been reached, totaling $1.8 billion that will be paid out over the next 15 years.
It's a big chunk of money.
A majority of that money will be handled by a private nonprofit organization called OneOhio Recovery Foundation, to which DeWine appointed Executive Director Alicia Nelson.
OneOhio is all about prevention, treatment, and recovery, and that's focused on addiction.
The foundation will handle 55% of the settlement money, 30% of the funds will go to local governments, and the remaining 15% to the state. But the foundation that controls the bulk of the money is private, so is not subject to public records requests and is not required to hold public meetings.
We know how many families have been impacted by this crisis to make sure that every dollar spent is made and done in a transparent manner.
DeWine and Nelson say the foundation will also focus on reducing the stigma and research to reach both short and long-term solutions. And recreational marijuana could be legalized as soon as this November. But Nelson and DeWine say they're unsure what role the foundation will take in that area if it does become legal.
Although we haven't formally, and I haven't had day one yet, I think we're definitely going to be focused on those issues.
I'm not going to speculate about what they would do.
The foundation was created in December 2021, and although they're not required to hold public meetings, they have, and all of those can be found on their website. Governor Mike DeWine also talked about the possibility that marijuana is legalized in November through a citizen-led ballot initiative. He says passing that would be a mistake for a number of reasons, and worries that the number of people driving their car under the influence will increase drastically, and the number of children who ingest marijuana will also increase.
When you legalize it, what you really are saying to young kids is it's okay, even though they might not be able to use it until they're 18 or 21. But the message you're sending to a 13-year-old is, well, look, it's legal.
Governor Mike DeWine says he's unsure if he will campaign and raise money for the effort against this initiative. He says it's still too early on. The election is in less than 90 days. Local for you at the State House, I'm Natalie Fahmy, NBC4.